Are you amused by puns and play on words? Well, if so, the light bulbs and their greetings from the new Stampin' Up! Watts of Occasion stamp set is sure to tickle your funny bone. Welcome to StampingSmiles.com. I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 16 years I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. So come and watch as I shed some light on my easy-to-make Watts of Occasion card. Here's a closer view of the Watts of Occasion stamp set. This stamp set cracks me up. Oh my goodness, look at this guy with the little frowny face. Sorry you're feeling burned out. I love it. And look, we even have a Christmas stamp, merry and bright. Today, the card I'm going to be demonstrating, I'll be using the Thanks a Watt stamp because this is for my July 2017 thank you card. We also have Love You Watts and Watts. You light up my life and I think you're brilliant. Oh my goodness, love this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some stamping, and I have here some Whisper White Thick cardstock. Now the Whisper White Thick cardstock has the same great finish that's designed to take ink for beautiful stamped images, but it's a little bit thicker than the Whisper White cardstock, making it even better for watercoloring. Okay, so here's my Thanks a Watt stamp. It comes in your choice of clear mount or wood mount, and because I will be watercoloring, I have the basic black Archival stamping pad. This is a permanent ink and it won't bleed when the water touches it. So we're going to push, flip, and lock that lid into place. Alright, so let's go ahead, give this a good inking. I like to turn it over and make sure I have it well covered. And let's stamp about the center. We don't need to be perfect because we're going to be die cutting. Oh, look at that. Looking so, so good. All right, so how about I grab my Big Shot. Oh, to shut the pad, pull on that lip, flip, and click, and you know that it's closed and won't dry out on you. I've got my Big Shot die cutting machine, and we're going to be die cutting with these 3 dies from the Layering Squares Framelits dies. And because I'm going to be framing or centering the die around our Thanks a Watt light bulb, I have the magnetic platform because it's going to hold the framelit in place. Now the magnetic platform, that's an additional purchase in addition to the Big Shot, but one I highly recommend if you're using Framelits dies. So this is the start of our sandwich, and the next is a cutting pad, and then our paper or cardstock, and here I've got my square die. So, and did you hear that click? When you hear that, you know you've got contact and it's going to stay in place. All right, I think that's looking pretty good on there, huh? And so to finish our sandwich, we have another cutting pad. All right, so let's go ahead and just crank that right through. Now, you can cut squares, right? But this sure makes it easier because I was able to frame it. And but what we can't do so easily would be a scallop square. So I really like my Layering Squares Framelits dies. So let's go ahead and die cut these. I've got a couple layers. I've got some Daffodil Delight cardstock here, and here's my scallop frame so that you can feel it. The cutting edge, that goes down, all right? And then I've got some Smoky Slate cardstock. There we go. And we're gonna put that cutting edge down. I like to get as many on there at a time as I can. All right, so one more time. This finishes our sandwich, and they'll stay in place, which is really nice. Okay, crank that through, and there we go. We've got our scallop frame and our other frame, and so you know, like I said, we can cut squares, but boy, these make it easy, and then we know the layering is going to be perfect. There's not that the human part of us that may cut it a little bit too long or a little bit too long on either side, or too short. So if you don't have the Layering Squares Framelits dies, think about picking those up. So we got our die cutting all done, so now to watercolor. And I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight Classic Stampin' Pad. And so what I'm going to do is push that pad into the lid. And look, when we open it up, so we flip, there we go. And it puts ink in that lid that I can watercolor with it. And I'm going to use an Aqua Painter. Love these. They just make it so easy to watercolor because it controls the water for you. So what we do, we squeeze to get the water going. There we go. Got just a napkin here. And then come over here and pick up some color. And if you want, you can squeeze some water in here to thin it out. Okay, and so we're just going to come over and start filling in. There we go. Oh, isn't that cool? All right, so I want a little bit thinner. I want to get a little bit lighter as I come down. I'm not going to fill the whole thing in. I was looking at the sample in the catalog and really liked how theirs look and thought, oh, fantastic. And there we go. Our watercoloring's done. Okay, so we're done with that. Isn't that fantastic that we can watercolor those? And I really highly recommend the Aqua Painters. You will just love, love, love using them. Okay, so now we can start doing some layering. I'm going to use the Fast Fuse adhesive. Put your finger where those ridges are. And we can put about an inch in each corner. That's not even quite an inch. Could have just gone across the whole thing. And look at these two layered together. Aren't they pretty? And so I do like the scallop. I did try it all on just plain squares, and when I did the scallop squares, like, ooh, that's adding a really nice touch. So let's do the same thing here. There we go. And, oh, I want to show you, I did try different cardstocks and embossing. And this, well, obviously, is the one that won out on the Whisper White Thick, but I want you to see it on the others. Oh, there we go. Looking good. Boy, layering can just really make something pop out. All right, and so I'm going to put this on a base of, isn't that looking sharp, of basic gray cardstock. But before we do that, let's go ahead and wrap around. Oh, I'm so happy to have this. I love gingham ribbon. It's the Smoky Slate 1/2 inch gingham ribbon. Oh, all right, so let's just go ahead. Such a pretty touch. And I was choosing the Smoky Slate, thinking like silver, you know, that the bottom of the light bulb would be silver. And that's what I tried embossing it in. And I'm going to show you, and you can see which one you prefer. All right, so I'm just going to do a knot. We're not going to do a bow for this. And I do like to work off the roll. I tend to waste a lot less ribbon, because then I can trim it down. Oh, look how nice that lays. So let's go ahead and just trim this off over here at an angle. Very, very nice. So, so happy to have the gingham. Okay. All right. That one's just a little bit longer than I'd like. And there we go. And that'll clean that up too. Love it. All right. And so, let's press that down everywhere. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on here. So because we have the ribbon there, we need to use something strong. So either mini glue dots, or, like I said, if you follow my videos, and if not, hey, go ahead and subscribe. I do like Stampin Dimensionals a whole lot. They just add a lot to our projects. It's amazing what these little foam dots will do for us. So let's put one in each corner. I don't think we need one in the center. It's not that big of a piece. Okay, and so if you press down with your thumbnail, it makes the edge of the backing, okay, don't make me a liar, there we go, pop up and make them easy to come off. Okie dokie, and one more. All right, uh-oh, not to the mat, onto the card. And so let's come over here. Oh, how cute is this? And then once we're happy, let's just press everywhere. And I looked at it and really liked it and thought, boy, it just needs a little something more. And that little something more, well, the Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Perfect finishing touch. And so I love using my paper piercing tool. And you get mostly the small ones, and those are the ones I use the most. So we do have 3 different sizes. I like to take my press down so the glue is sticking to the rhinestone. There we go. And I like my paper piercing tool instead of trying to use my fingers. And let's just go ahead and place these on here. So there we go. If I press down on there, it works really, really well for me. There, another one. Oh my goodness, the shine. Isn't that pretty, pretty, pretty? And one more, because Grandma says you do things in odd numbers, so it'd be 1, 3, 5, and so we're going to stop with 3 of them. And once we're happy with the placement, I think that's looking pretty good. Let's press those down. And there we have, look how easy and quick that was to make, but it's so doggone adorable, and it cracks me up. Thanks a lot. I do love puns. Okay, let me show you a couple other things I tried. I told you because I thought the silver would be really pretty. I felt I just couldn't see it nearly as well. So that's on the Whisper White Thick. And then I tried on the Glossy White. I thought that might be really cool. It just wasn't making me happy. I didn't like the watercoloring on there so well, but I also tried it in the silver. Okay, let's put this aside. All right, so here we go. There's the embossed in the silver, Stampin' Emboss powder on the Whisper White Thick, the Glossy White with the basic black Archival, and the Glossy White. And then I thought, well, because it's really nice for watercoloring, I tried the Shimmery White. And you know what? And again with the embossing. So right away I eliminated the embossed ones. I just didn't feel I could read the greetings all that well. I just really liked it in black. But I was really surprised how much I preferred even this. I just dismissed because of the watercoloring as well. So it was down to the Shimmery White and the Whisper White. And look how much more vibrant the black is on the Whisper White, and so that's why this won out. So there we have it. Quick, easy to make, and so doggone cute with the puns and the play on words. If you'd like to make my Watts of Occasion card, all the supplies are listed under the video and available to order in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. And when you place your July 2017 Stampin' Up! Order with me, I'm going to send you one of my Thanks a Watt cards. And don't forget the July Bonus Days coupon special. For every $50 in products you order in my online store, you're going to receive a $5 bonus coupon to spend in August 2017. So get on over now to my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.